Okay, so what is tone? Tone is a style or manner of expression in speaking or writing, according to Merriam-Webster. Alright, so let's get into some tone words. Acerbic, sour or acid to the taste. And here we have an example. Sour Bill from Wreck-It Ralph, you know. He's pretty bitter. Alright. Acrimonious. Caustic, stinging, or bitter in nature, speech, behavior, etc. And here we have some ferrets, and you know, they look like they're, you know, being acrimonious. I don't know. Ambivalent. Here we have it, ambivalent. It's written twice. That's a mess up on my part. Cool. Having mixed feelings or contradictory ideas about something or someone else. Our example here is... Wow, that's nice. Wow, we have ads now? That's great. Wow. It's still recording. Okay. No, go back. Okay. So yeah, our example is Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's ambivalent about Anakin Skywalker, as you can see. Let's move on. Austere. Severe or strict in manner, attitude, or appearance. Weird Al Yankovic in his, you know, Amish paradise outfit. Because, you know, it's very austere. Protestant clothing and whatnot. Banal, so lacking in, like, originality that it's boring. Calloused, emotionally hardened. Darth Vader is calloused, as you can see, because, you know, he's unfeeling. Didactic, intended to teach, you know, moral instruction is an ulterior motive. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Discursive, digressing from subject to subject. I didn't know what to put here as an image, so I put the Gmod missing texture image as my image. So yeah. Disdainful. Malfoy from Harry Potter is, you know, pretty disdainful. He's does not respect Harry Potter. You know, full of contempt. Elegiac. Relating to or characteristic of an elegy. Padme, you know, Padme's death. Write an elegy about that. Erudite. I don't exactly know how to pronounce that. Having or showing great knowledge or learning. And here we have Sheldon, because he's smarty pants. Well, maybe not smarty pants, but he's smart. Flippant. Not showing a serious or respectful attitude. Bart Simpson. Everyone. Indignant. Feeling or showing anger or annoyance at what is perceived as unfair treatment. Here we have the dad from Rick and Morty. I already forgot his name because it's been a while, but, you know, he's pretty indignant to all the things that Rick does. And, you know, honestly, sometimes it's not just perceived as unfair, it just really is unfair. So let's move on. Jingoistic, characterized by extreme patriotism. And here we have the soldier from TF2. He's very jingoistic. He's all about America. Yeah. Laudatory, expressing praise and commendation. It's like midnight, so I'm running out of ideas here for images. Lugubrious, looking or sounding sad and dismal. Just picture someone very sad and blue. Lurid, so extremely harsh or unnatural, shock or horror, terribly passionate in intensity. Here we have Pennywise from It. It's just very harsh and unnatural and horrible. Macabre, I don't know, something like that. Disturbing due to death or injury. Zombies, lots of death. Melancholic, feeling or expressing sadness. Anakin Skywalker in episode 3 was melancholic, thinking about Padme and how she would die. Morose, sullen and ill-tempered. I don't know what to put here. I'm tired. Let's move on. Nostalgic, thinking back to the good old times. Homesick. Obi-Wan Kenobi, episode 4. He's talking to Luke Skywalker about, during the Clone Wars, him and Anakin. Nostalgic. Objective. Unbiased. There's nothing really else to put here, okay? It's unbiased opinion, objective. There's no opinion here. Yeah, it's not an opinion. Okay, it's just objective. There's no opinion. It's just, or is it an opinion? Okay, it's unbiased. Pedantic. Being a smarty pants. Alright? Being a smarty pants. Sardonic. Sarcastic in the worst way. Mocking. There's a character out there somewhere who's sardonic. I just can't think of it right now. Saturn. Sullen. Yeah. I'm tired. Sophomoric. Childish or immature behavior. The sophomore was sophomoric. So funny. Okay. Vitriolic. Very angry. Harsh anger. Anakin Skywalker. He was very vitriolic in episode 3. Full of anger, especially towards Obi-Wan Kenobi and all the Jedi. Blah blah blah. Harsh and angry criticism. Aggressive. Like the pizza. The pizza is aggressive. Amiable, friendly, kind. Here we have Gandalf and Frodo hugging. They were friends. Okay, let's move on. Belligerent, hostile, and aggressive. Wow, that sounds very similar to vituperative. Well, that's more criticism. This is just general hostileness. Contemptuous, expressing deep hatred or disapproval. Yeah, just more disapproval, I guess, compared to the other ones, which would just be straight up, aggressiveness or criticism. Quizzical, indicating mild or amused puzzlement. Quizzical. I think Willy Wonka or something like that, Condemnatory, expressing strong disapproval. Okay, so the difference here is this doesn't really involve hatred. Patronizing. Treat with apparent kindness that betrays a feeling of superiority. You know, it's like, don't patronize me, because you're like, oh, you're the best. But, you know, they're really being sarcastic, and it's like, wow, just go away. Okay. Apprehensive. Anxious. Thinking that something unpleasant will happen. We all know what this means. Foreboding. The feeling that something bad will happen. This is sort of different though, because like I think more like dark and ominous feelings here. Pretentious. Whoa, another ad? That's wonderful. Let's get rid of this. Attempting to impress by affecting greater importance, talents, culture, than is actually possessed. So you think you're all that, but you don't actually possess it. Well, not you, I should really say someone. Oh, well, contemplative. Yeah, contemplative. If you don't know what it means. Expressing prolonged thought. You're thinking, you're questioning, you're wondering about things. Admonitory. Giving or conveying a warning or a reprimand. Okay. And hey, that's the game. That's it. That's all 40. Wow. We started strong, and then we just crashed.